Hi there, welcome to part 2 of my Amigurumi Gastly tutorial. In today's video we're going to crochet the eyes, the mouth, the teeth and cut all the lengths of yarn we need to make the fringe. If you haven't done so already, please check out part 1 to see how we crochet the body. Grab your hooks and let's get started. Next, we're going to make the eyes. As you can see, I've already made one, but we're going to make the second one together. So grab your hook and your white yarn, and the first step is to make a magic circle. Into the magic circle, we're going to crochet 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Round 2, we're going to do 6 increases, so put 2 single crochet into each stitch. So 1, 2, that's our first increase. Second increase, and lastly our 6th increase. Round 3 is 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and we're going to repeat that 6 times. And 6 single crochet and our last increase. Round 4, we're going to start with 1 single crochet. You can put in your stitch marker here if you're using one. We're going to follow that first single crochet with an increase. Increase. And then we're going to do a repeat of 2 single crochet, increase, and we're going to do that 5 times. Final repeat, 1, 2, increase, and single crochet into that last remaining stitch. Round 5 is going to be a repeat of 3 single crochet, 1 increase. I'm going to repeat that 6 times. One, 2, 3, and increase. Round 6, we're going to start with 2 single crochet. 1, and 2, followed by an increase in the 3rd stitch. And then we're going to do 4 single crochet, followed by an increase 5 times. Final increase, and single crochet into both of the stitches that are remaining. 1, 2. Round 7 is going to be 5 single crochet, increase in the 6th stitch, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. No, 6 times in total. last increase. Round 8, we're going to start with 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, followed by an increase, and then we're going to single crochet 6 stitches into 6 stitches and follow that with an increase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase, and repeat that 4 more times. Last increase, and then 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Round 9 is our final round, and we're going to do a repeat of 7 single crochet, 1 increase, and do that 6 times, and at the end we should have 54 single crochet. Seven, and final increase. To finish off our eye, what we're going to do is fold this in half, tuck that tail in, and what we're going to do now is single crochet around the edge. So you want to insert your hook into stitch number 1 of the previous round, and then go back into stitch 54, so the very last stitch. Get that through. Once you've done that, single crochet, then we're going to insert our hook into stitch number 2, and then back into stitch 53, single crochet, and again into stitch 3, and then into 52, or the third last stitch, into 4, then back into 51, and single crochet, and you're going to do that all the way around. At the end you should have a total of 27 single crochet. And 27 can be a little difficult to see. You just got to try and separate it and find the V's of your stitches. 1, alright, there we go, 27. Okay, then leave a long tail for sewing. There's my scissors. And pull through. And now all we need to do is the pupil. So thread your needle with some black yarn. And then before you start, make sure your eye is tilted at a bit of an angle, because Gastly's eyes aren't straight. You want to have them on that angle. If you've already done one eye, you can line them up, so you can try and get your pupil as symmetrical as possible. I've gone through at the top here, I've gone through between round 6 and 7, so if you count out from the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So I'm going to insert my needle roughly there. And then the bottom, I've gone through between rounds 8 and 9. So that's 7, 8 and 9. Try and line them up. And then you're going to go through from the front to the back. See how that looks. It's not bad. I'm going to go through one more time. Back to the front, then from the front to the back. Let's see. This right pupil looks a bit bigger, but if I pull the thread a little bit tighter, and it shrinks and matches up a bit more. When you're happy with your pupils, take your needle out, just tie it off at the back. Secure it with 3 or 4 knots. And then snip off the excess. You don't need to worry about weaving these ends in or anything, because this part is going to be sewn onto the face, so you won't see it. Okay, and now we're done with our eyes. Now we're going to do the teeth. So grab your white yarn again and your hook. Make your magic circle. And then into that, 4 single crochet. 1. There we go. 2, 3, and 4. Round 2 is going to be 1 single crochet, one increase, and we're going to do that once more. 1 single crochet, followed by an increase. Round 3 is 6 single crochet, 1, round 4 is 2 single crochet followed by an increase, and we're going to repeat that twice. So 1, 2, increase, increase. That should bring you up to 8 stitches. Round 5 is 8 single crochet, 1, and 8. And round 6 is 3 single crochet, increase, and we're going to do that 2 times. And that should bring you up to 10 stitches. From this point on, we're going to work in rows, not rounds. So to start row 7, make 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then we're going to turn our work, so we're looking at the wrong side. Don't chain 1 before you turn, we're just turning. And then we're going to crochet 6 single crochet back in the other direction. So your first single crochet needs to go into this first stitch here. So number 1. 2. Remember, we're working from the outside, sorry, from the inside out. 3, 4, 5 and 6. And then we're done with our tooth. So again, leave a long tail for sewing. You can stuff the tooth lightly if you like, but it's not really necessary. Just makes them a little bit bulkier. And then we're done with our teeth. The last thing we're going to crochet is the mouth. So for that, you're going to need your pink yarn and your black yarn. With the pink, we're going to start off by making a slip knot and chaining 21. 1, 2, 20, 21. Into the second loop from the hook, we're going to do a slip stitch. In the next stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet, followed by 3 half double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Then we're going to do 4 double crochet. 2, 3 and 4. Next we're going to double crochet 2 together. The way we do that is yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops, but instead of finishing the stitch, when we yarn over next time, we're going to go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. This time we're going to pull through 3 loops, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. And that's how you double crochet 2 together. We're going to follow that with another 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 1 single crochet, and finally a slip stitch. From here we're going to work in the round. So rotate your work and we're going to work into the front part of our foundation chain. So in the first stitch, very first one, we're going to put 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. We're going to follow that with 18 single crochet. And 18. In the very last stitch we're going to put 2 single crochet. 1, 2. Once you're finished, in total you should have 41 stitches all the way around. For round 2 you're going to need to switch to black, so I'll take out this last stitch. And we're going to do 41 slip stitches around the entire mouth. And 41. To finish, slip stitch back into that first slip stitch, and then leave a long tail for sewing. To secure your ends, you can just tie them off. You can weave them in if you like, but because we're sewing the mouth to the body, you won't see the knots at the back anyway. And there's the mouth done. The last thing we're going to do in this video is to make the fringe. So for that you're going to need your purple yarn. I'd recommend using a wool blend or some other natural fibre because it makes a much better fringe in my opinion. In my little test run I used acrylic and it works fine if that's all you've got, but I just prefer the wool. So to make our fringe you need to have something to measure with. So I'm going to be using my cutting board here. You can just use a ruler, measuring tape, whatever works. Or if you want to be a little less pedantic, you can just cut random lengths. We're going to need to cut 300 in total. For the fringe I did 3 rounds, so three rounds of purple. You can do less, more if you want. I think the total number was 288, but I just rounded up to 300. If you've downloaded my PDF from Ravelry, you'll see in the instructions there's a graph that breaks down how many of each length that you need. So we're going to do 5 different lengths: 24 centimeters, 20 centimeters, 16 centimeters, 14 and 10 centimeters. We're going to start with the 24. So approximately 24 centimeters. In total, we're going to cut 65 of those. With the 20 centimeter ones, we're going to cut 70 all up, so roughly 20 centimeters. Again, we're going to cut 70 of the 16 length. 55 of the 14 centimeter. And 40 of the 10 centimeter. So there we have 5 different lengths. Have fun cutting the rest, and I'll see you when you've got those all done. When you've finally finished cutting, we can start assembling all our parts and put our Gastly together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out part 3 where we assemble our Gastly.